Team, it's Simon here, coming in not from the big house of Shred. I'm actually in Bree's parents' house where we happen to be living now. For now, short term, long story. Bree also wanted to be here, but unfortunately she's in hospital with Sonny, who's sick. He's okay, but they're just looking after him overnight, and he'll be fine tomorrow. But just wanted to get on here and basically run you guys through what has happened, what is happening, and what we hope is going to happen in the future. And you can see here that we've got a photo of the Clean Shred, the big house, the first day that it was open 4.5 years ago. And it is an amazing space, as you guys all know. But what is even more amazing is what goes on within that space. And that is so many people have just made huge changes to their lives, and we've had so many great coaches in there making huge changes to people's lives. And I think just these couple of last days, people have realized how important this is for our well-being, physically and mentally. So we have shut down for now, but the plan is definitely to come back, and the plan is to offer you guys something that is going to keep you fit, if not fitter. And yeah, I want to jump into this and show you guys what it's all about. I'm actually, I say this a lot, but I'm excited about doing this platform because I feel like it is one that we can do really well for you guys in not such good circumstances. I think we can do really good. I think we can get really good results for you guys. So I am a bit excited about it. So what are we going to do now? So we can look at what has happened to us as uncertainty, but as Claude said, I prefer that we look at it as possibility. And I do believe that there is a little bit of an opportunity in here for us to work even better with you guys, especially if you guys are not working. It is a time where we can really concentrate more on being really specific for you. And I've got some ideas that I'm going to share with you in a second that's going to show you how I think, once again, we can get some really good results for you. And in the picture here that you can see, this is our athlete program, our kids athlete, which was, when we first opened, it was the dream for me to add this element to the gym. And it's come to life in the last year or so. And again, we're going to try and still service these guys and get these guys improvements online for this next little period, and then come back bigger, better, badder than ever. This is our plan. We do get better in this period of time. I want us to use this period of time as an opportunity for us to concentrate on ourselves and what we can control. One thing that we can control is our body and our mind. We can work on that. We can actually come out of this little period of not being able to train, having trouble with work. We can come out of this as better people. I think we can really concentrate on ourselves. I think we do concentrate on our own fitness. I think we concentrate on doing breath work. I think we concentrate on working on our mindset. I think we concentrate on spending quality time with our family, learning how to communicate well with our family. I think there's a real opportunity here for us to do that. So we challenge you. These are the Henrys. The whole family trains in the gym, and they're all getting amazing results. The parents are killing it. Nathan, Kaz, they're on fire. They've both done our transformation program recently. We've got the 3 girls that are doing our athlete program, our older athlete program, and they've been killing it at touch football, netball, making all the rep teams. It's amazing. And then we've got our little friend at the front, Kai, who's look, I think the biggest thing that makes me happy about this photo is that these guys can all go to the gym together with their 8-year-old kid. And when they go home and they're having dinner, instead of just asking their kid, how was school today, or how was footy training tonight, and the kid just says, good, Like, we've created that opportunity where they can go home and they can actually talk about what exercises they're doing, what they found hard, what they found easy, and actually have things in common that they can talk about around that kitchen table. And I challenge you guys in this period of time that we get better. We get better as a family. We get better with our fitness. We set up routines that are actually going to help us, that when we come out the other side, we go back to work and we go back to our normal routines, that we are a better person, not a worse person. And how are we going to do this? So I see this as an opportunity for us to get even more specific with you guys. So our training at the moment, our team training, our athlete training, our group training, and our PT is like, is specific towards what we believe works for majority of people, but what we can improve on, and what I think you guys can improve on, is that we can get a little bit more specific with you. So with this online process, one thing we can do is we can get more specific with actually what you have at your home. So you can go through that with us and we can set up things that will work for you specifically. We can also work on things that you actually really want to work on. So is it your fitness? Is there specific elements of fitness? Is there specific elements of your body composition? Is there like something that you've always wanted to do, like a handstand or ring muscle up or something like that? We can get real specific and we can actually do things really specific for you in this online process and this online program that we're putting together. And also the fact that you can have really simple feedback mechanisms to us, where you can message us directly and talk to us directly, probably easier than before, because before it was come in, get everything done, get out. I think with this system that we're putting here for this short period of time, it's actually going to be really specific for you and give you the opportunity to really chat with your coach in more detail about what you're doing. They can look at what you're doing in more detail as well. It'll make sense soon. Okay, so how are we going to do that? So how are we going to make it more personalized for you? Programming to your needs. So we're actually going to set you up on our training app. You can see an example of what a page looks like here on a laptop, but it can be on your phone as well. We're going to set you up on a plan for you, for your goals, and for what you have at your house, and for what's going to work for you. Whatever your challenge is, whatever you want to be working on in this period of time, we're going to set that up for you in this app. We're still going to stay social and we're still going to do our virtual group timetables. So within that section of you getting your own programs, I still want us to do sessions where we're all getting in and actually like talking to each other online. So I want to use Zoom for that purpose. So we'll actually get on and you will see all the other guys on the screen and we will have conversations and things like that. I want to have lots of different types of sessions in this virtual group timetable. I want us to have strength sessions, conditioning sessions, stretch sessions like you've seen this week, mindset, meditation, lots of sessions in there where we can come together and have a chat as well. Like, I want to have chat times in here where we can just get in and just have talks around what is going on, especially if we get bunkered down for a long time. I want this to be a really big part of it. So what we've got so far is we're going to set you up on the app, which is going to be specific for you and your goals. And then we're going to have this virtual group timetable, and this will be set up after we get your feedback. So over the next couple of days, I'm going to send out to those guys that come and jump into this, we're going to send out a questionnaire, and then we're going to set up the timetable after that. And we're going to make sure you guys are there. So you will actually log into sessions and you'll be expected to turn up to sessions, and you might even get a message if you don't turn up. That is the plan. All right, so on top of that, we've got a few areas that we want people to choose that they're going to concentrate on. So the first two is either fitness or fat loss. So you want to choose one of these groups to concentrate on for this next period of time. If you're going into the fitness section, we're actually going to set you up on fitness testing. So we're going to give you some specific tests at the start of the month and then again at the end of the month to make sure that you are getting fitter. We're going to set up some challenges around that to make sure that is effective. And yeah, I won't give away too much what those tests are, but we're going to test across the board. So we're going to test your strength, your conditioning, and also your mobility. So We want all of those things to really improve on that. Again, you're going to get this training app. So it's going to have 7 days of personal programming, and we can do technique checks in that. And you can also message back and forth with the coach. We've also got our group virtual. So we're going to have fitness sessions in our group virtual training online. And we're also going to have a Facebook support group, which is going to be just to keep some of those backlogs of videos, but also to have chats and see what's going on, to keep you guys up to date with the updates in timetables, and just to generally have some conversations. On the other side here, we've got our fat loss. So during this period of time, if you see it as an opportunity to actually get really organized and actually really eat well and look after yourself and train a lot and just make a big difference that you've been talking about for a while, then this is the one for you. So we're going to do check-ins. We're going to do weight, measurement, or photo. So we're going to do weight, measurement, and photo actually instead of or. I believe we're going to do all of those, Bree tells me. We're going to do some basic fitness testing as well. So we're going to get you guys to improve in certain measures of fitness. We're going to have the training app, but also a recipe app. So there's going to be training and recipes within this app that you guys will be using. You're going to be set up on either your calories or your food plan, depending on where you're at and what you're doing, but the coach will set that up for you. You're also going to get your 7-day plan on the app, so your training plan on the app. That'll be on there for you guys to do at home, and taking into consideration what you've got and what you're doing and what your limitations are. We'll also have our group virtual sessions on that. So we'll have some group training, which will be online again, like I said before, and again, the Facebook support group, which will keep us chatting. Our other option for you guys, and what I want to try and really get happening over the next little while, is we want to do sessions for our athletes, for our young athletes. And again, for those guys, I want to put them through some specific fitness testing, specific to athletes, specific to their sports. And it's going to be, again, across the board, covering things like strength, their conditioning, and mobility. Those guys where suitable will also be on the training app, and those guys will have a program to follow every single week. And that's super important because I really want to check in on their technique. We're also going to have group virtual for those guys. Those guys will be able to do lots of sessions in our group virtual plan throughout the week. And I do really recommend, where possible, we get the kids and the adults to do these together where it's young kids. But this athlete isn't just for the young kids, this is for the older kids, this is for the teens, and even the guys that are playing sports that are in their 20s and things like that. This is for all ages, because it's going to be individualized through the app. So all athletes can jump on this one. Our last one is our Ollie lifting. So again, with Ness taking the reins on this one, it is still possible. Hopefully you have a bar at home, but if you don't, we can still work on you improving your technique, checking in on movements, getting your mobility and strength to improve in the right areas needed to do those lifts. So again, you're going to be on the training app. I don't think you're going to get a calorie or food plan, but we'll talk about that with Ness. If you guys want, it's probably not a bad idea for some of you guys. You guys are also going to get on the Ollie training plan on your app, and again, we're going to have that Facebook support group for you guys. So there's the 4 options there for you guys training wise. I want you to really think about which one of those ones suits you as a ballpark. And then after you decide that, if you're going to take on fitness, if you're going to take on fat loss, if you're going to take on being an athlete, or if you're going to take on your Olympic lifting, choose that first. And then after that, we're going to narrow down and get more specific goals for you to put into your individual app. So just to wrap it up, this is what we're going to go through. You're going to get some testing and accountability, because we're going to be following up with you on the app. You're going to get specific programming to your home. So what's at your home? We're going to work around that. We're going to set up programming for you. Also, if you need equipment, then we will be delivering equipment to people as well that need some extra equipment, depending on what your goals are. And if we have equipment in at the gym, then we're going to deliver it to you guys. We're going to give programming to specific goals, again, depending on what your specific things are. Under that umbrella of either fitness, fat loss, athlete, or Olympic lifting, we're going to give some specific individual programming to your needs. If it is you've had a niggling shoulder for a period of time, or something like that, or your knee's been giving you grief, we can add specific things into this section to help you with that. Again, the chalk equipment, if that is required for your programming and you don't have it at home and we really want you to have that, then we're going to grab it from the gym, grab it from the chalk factory and get it out to you guys, especially the young athletes or the young and older athletes, 8 to 12 years and 13 plus. Whoa, there's like a huge bush turkey behind me. Like it's huge. Oh, it just jumped off the edge. Okay, so we're going to do that direct message contact. So we've got that ability to message back and forwards, and your coach, I want you to take videos of your training so your coach can actually see what you're doing, make sure you're doing it right, especially those exercises you're not sure of. And then we're going to do our virtual social training. So we're going to keep connecting in all sorts of ways with that virtual timetable. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty pumped about it. Let me get it. Okay, so how much is this going to cost us? So basically what we're trying to do here as well is keep all our coaches on board, keep paying the rent for we've got reduced rent, but paying what we need to for rent and our costs and things like that. So what we're trying to do is come up with an amount that's going to cover these for us, and then when we're ready to get back in to the big house, go in flying. So what we've got is basically all of those things that I mentioned above. If you're an individual and you want to jump on those, it's going to be $45 a week. If you want your whole family, so as long as there's not 25 people in your family, we're happy to set up quite a few, 2 or 3 people in your family into that individual app. And then also everybody gets access to that virtual training. So 45 for the individual. If there's more than you, if it's you and your partner and a couple of kids, then you can go into that family, which is 65 a week for the lot. We also still have a few of you guys doing virtual PT. So that will remain the same. I know you guys are enjoying that and you can keep doing that virtual PT. And then we also have an offer, which is just to jump onto our virtual timetable. And that is $25 a week. So you'll be able to jump into our classes and follow our classes, some of our strength classes, some of our conditioning classes, some of our stretch classes, some of our meditation classes. For $25 a week, you can still jump into those and be a part of the gym. And when we get back in that big house, which I just cannot wait, it's going to be so exciting. We can all get back in there and get back to what we're doing. So this is our comeback plan, and I'm sharing it with you guys because you guys are a part of our business, and most of you guys know Bree and myself and the team are just a couple of guys trying to have a go at doing this. And a lot of you guys ask how we are, if we are going to make it back. And we do have a very solid comeback plan. But for right now, our plan is to keep our costs down. We're negotiating with our rent, and we're negotiating with a few other things, putting some of our loans on hold and things like that. So we're really trying to just stay nice and lean for the next little period of time to get through this. Some of us may have to take on some second jobs and get government grants and things like that to get through. But in the meantime, our goal is to provide like the absolute best online service ever. I think it's an area that I've wanted to jump into for a long time because I believe we can do it better than most. And I'm a little bit excited about jumping into that space, and I think we will explode this when the time comes. We're going to provide social support. I really want this to be an avenue where we can keep connecting. But if you guys have any more ideas on how we can connect and how we can do this whole program better, I'm definitely open, and I encourage you guys to reach out and let me know how we can do it better. But yeah, generally we're just going to keep working hard to ensure we are the fittest and healthiest people around. I truly believe that we are. I say that to you guys, that we are in the top 1 to 5% of all of the world of people. You have a look around next time you go to the shops, and especially different areas around. We are fittest, we are strongest, we are healthiest, and we need to keep that up. We as a community need to lead the way. We need to promote, we need to stay fit, we need to promote it, we need to encourage other people to get on board. So if you do know other people that would benefit from this program, please share it to them. We're willing and we want more people to come on board during this period so they can see what we're all about and how good our training is. So to finish up, thank you so much, you guys that have gone all the way through this and listened in. But I do truly believe that as a team, we will win. I might be the next president after that.